Welcome everybody to a new episode of Rewind the Times.
I know left it.
Hi guys, hope everybody had a awesome weekend. We finally got to go see the movie that we wanted to go see. We have been waiting all week. We were supposed to go see it on Sunday, but a snowstorm was coming, and Colston had a basketball game yesterday, and I had Friday night off. So of course I am very impatient and moved the tickets up to yesterday at 2:30. We seen it, and what's the name of the movie, Colston?
Hard Eyes.
Hard Eyes. Now listen, man. I've talked about this before. I love holiday movies. There's not too many of them. I mean, you have kind of like Leprechaun. You have, with the Leprechaun. You have Silent Night, Deadly Night. Black Christmas. I mean, you do have. But for Valentine's Day, you have Valentine.
My Bloody
Valentine, which you guys know,
and
now Hard Eyes. My Bloody Valentine is one of our all-time favorites. You have Thanksgiving with John Cobb, which became an instant classic. Part 2 is actually coming out this year. They're actually filming right now, so I'm super excited about that. So before we get into this movie, Colston, stand up and show what we got. So you guys know we love My Bloody Valentine. And this is Cancel the Dance. That's the name of this shirt. And this has basically our two favorite kills on this. And it is the one where the guy picks up the girl and puts her head on that hook. And what's the other Colston?
And then this one.
That's the bartender that is telling them, don't mess with Harry Warden, and he gets the hook up through the chin into the eye. Look at the work on this shirt. I mean, this is just, dude. Sam Cohen does an amazing job, and I obviously, guys, I have the hoodie on. Colston always gets the shirt, but I actually had to buy the shirt with this one too because I love this one. All right, Colston, sit down, buddy. Thank you, man. Colston has so many of these horror shirts. We're gonna do a video where we're gonna go through Colston's horror collection, and then we're gonna do a video where we go through Colston's horror shirts. And the video is gonna just be about Colston and Colston's horror stuff. Because Colston, like me, you guys know I have a horror collection. Well, Colston kind of is doing the same thing with himself with his horror collection. He puts like the figure behind the box, kind of like I do.
Their box, yeah.
Yep. So Colston's gonna get. So we're gonna do a whole video one time of just on Colston's horror collection. We'll go through all his stuff, and then we're gonna go through his shirts. Because Colston actually has some shirts that I don't have hoodies for. So.
And something I also want to show you for you that video.
What's that?
John Carver masks.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
and also Colston got John Carver masks.
And
Yes,
he also.
I got them too, so I couldn't resist. I had to get them. So, okay, so this movie starts off with basically Hard Eyes is a killer that kills couples on Valentine's Day. And how the movie starts off with is a guy and a girl. The guy is proposing to his girlfriend. He wants to get married, and I believe they're in Boston. So, anyways, the photographer is trying to capture this ultimate moment where he's down on her knees and he's asking to marry her, and he misses it. And he misses that scene. So the boyfriend calls up the photographer. It's like, did you get it? Did you get it? And he's like, no, don't worry, I'll get it. And out of nowhere, Hard Eyes
just stabs the knife through the camera and just goes into his
Dude, it
eye.
is an awesome kill. It's actually one of the best kills in the movie. So all of a sudden, Hard Eyes is now watching these two, the boyfriend and girlfriend, trying to ask the girlfriend to marry him. So the Hard Eyes kills the. How's he kill the boyfriend? I forget.
So he shoots an arrow that with arrows. So it's like an arrow gun, and he shoots at his head. Like the boy just turns around and just falls.
Oh,
and
then
then
him in the back of the head. Is him in the back of the head?
No, it was in his forehead.
Oh, that's right.
It came out the
That's
back
right.
of his
That's
head.
right. He should have got Cupid arrow.
The girlfriend and then the boyfriend just turns around. He drops, and then the girl just looks at Hard Eyes and just starts screaming, and then just runs down this aisle of plants and stuff.
Yeah, because they're in the woods. They're like in this really nice looking, this like beautiful looking area, and Hard Eyes is chasing her. And what's really cool is Hard Eyes. I love his weapons because he's got like a long machete and it has like a heart shape at the end where the handle is. He has these Cupid arrows.
Everything he has is like a whole.
Yeah, but how about the Cupid arrow? He presses it and it like pops open, and he can throw them, or he can put it in a bow and arrow gun and shoot it. I love his weapons, but most importantly, what's he have on his face?
But with the arrow gun, you put the small arrow in first, and you shoot it, it pops out.
Yeah,
I don't know if you understood, but when he shot it, the arrow then popped out.
It was awesome.
Pretty
But
cool.
more importantly, what does he have on his face that's awesome?
His mask.
And
his mask is so what it looks like, he has hard eyes, obviously. Like a mask that has blood. So the back of his mouth is just red. And then
it looks like a leather
it
mask.
has all cracks on his mask and stuff.
Yeah, but
he has has like a button on the side of his
Yes.
head that turns the night vision on. When it's,
Yeah,
like,
so
in
the
the
hard
dark.
eyes open up and they turn into night vision, which is just so cool, and that's how you can see the people that he's trying to slay in the middle of the night. So, anyways, the movie starts off after that about a year later between Allie and Jay. Jay played by Mason Gooding, and Allie who played in Totally Killer. So these are
Which
two.
is Olivia Holt.
Olivia Holt. Yep. Thank you. Hey, dude. Oh, see, 9 years old, man. Awesome job, dude. Awesome job. Dude, that was actually really good. That was very impressive. Awesome. That's what I mean, man. 80s horror, dude. 9 years old, dude. He's gonna take this channel and be doing this forever, man. Dude, that was great. Colston always picks up on stuff like that. Good job, Colston. So, anyways, she's from Totally Killer, and obviously we know Mason Gooding from the Scream series. So these two actors and actresses have a really good background of horror.
Which Mason Gooding is actually one of my favorite actors, but not.
I love Mason Gooding. He's been really.
Justin Long is my favorite actor.
You know, he's a good actor too. But Mason Gooding's been really hitting it off with the horror scene. So, anyways, so a year later on, Allie's in this coffee shop and she's ordering a coffee, and the guy behind the desk, their employee, calls out the order. It happens to be the same order that Mason Gooding get. His character's name is Jay, and Olivia Holt plays Allie. So there's a lot of flirtation going back and forth. So Allie is late. She needs to get to work because she's trying to show a presentation for something that she does for Cologne, I believe. Well, anyway, she gets her presentation. It's kind of failing. She's really not doing good at it. They don't like the pitch that she did. So her boss brings in this extra employee to come in to help save the campaign, and it's Jay Mason Gooding. So there's already a little flirtation at the coffee shop. Now there's flirtation here. So basically, he said, "Hey, listen, Allie, why don't we go out to eat, have some dinner? We'll talk about the campaign more. Try to save this ad." And they go out to dinner. And as they go out to dinner that night, Allie sees her ex-boyfriend, and out of rage of jealousy, she runs up to Jay and kisses him. As she kisses him, Hard Eyes is watching it, and Hard Eyes only goes after couples on Valentine's Day. So
they weren't actually a couple.
they actually weren't a
kissed.
couple.
They
She
kissed.
just didn't feel embarrassed by her boyfriend. So, Allie and Jay the whole night are trying to avoid Hard Eyes, and where it starts off as they go into Allie's apartment because Allie, she forgot her key, so Jay helped her get in, breaks a window. They go upstairs, and Hard Eyes is hiding in her closet and attacks them both. And the whole night is pretty much these two.
Hard Eyes hides in closets.
Yeah, he hides everywhere. So the whole night, Hard Eyes is trying to kill this couple, and they're chasing them everywhere: movie theaters, dinner places, back alleys. So finally, they're at the police station and everything. And the only thing I didn't like about the reveal about this movie is the killer or killers. They just kind of like pop in and out of the movie, and that's the only thing I didn't like. I kind of thought I had the idea of who I thought one of the killers were, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. He thought it was the sheriff.
I thought it was her partner, Jordan Brewster. I thought it was the girl cop's partner. But who was? How many killers we got close now? We had 3 killers in this movie.
I can name all of them.
Yep. Well, hold on, because I do want you.
Yeah.
I do want you to name them. So the first Hard Eyes killer, they actually Jay and Allie kill him at the drive-in theater. They stab him. I mean, they pretty much double team him and they stab him and take off the mask. And who's the first killer? He is the guy that went into the broom closet at the police station.
Yeah.
And it's really weird because he just walks by real quick to go into the broom. He's like the janitor, I think.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like, why was this guy a part of being a killer? Then we find out it's because he's a fanboy
Of Hard Eyes.
of Hard Eyes and wanted to be part of the clique.
Yeah, the little.
So
real
he's like the
patsy.
extra Hard Eyes guy, but the real 2 killers are who?
So this girl was in the police station, and this boy walks up to her and says, "Oh, would you want me to take you out for a coffee one time?" Just walks in, opens the door, and he's like, "Oh, they caught Hard Eyes," and then it was pretty much him.
Yeah,
Which I
he's
didn't
one of
like
the-
that because we barely even saw him.
Yeah,
But I
didn't
guessed
like that
I
either.
guessed the last killer.
Yeah, no, Colson
I
did-
knew it was
yeah.
the girl.
It was
So
Jordan
the girl-
Brewster. Jordan
Yeah,
Brewster.
the girl.
The main
Girl
person.
cop. I knew it was her because she was acting suspicious when she was talking to Jay in this private room. She was like acting suspicious. She's like, "Oh, do you feel alarmed?" Like Jay, the sheriff. She had like a ring that has Jay's initial on it, like
JW.
Jay Simmons.
J Simmons. Good job, man. JS. Good job.
And it said JS, so they thought it was him because he
She
had
tried
the-
pinning it on him.
But Hard Eyes, and then this is how I knew. Because right when the sheriff got out, left the room, Hard Eyes came in to attack Jason Gooding, and then Jay doesn't know that Allie's on the other side, and then she starts shooting the window, and just starts shooting Hard Eyes, and they run out, and they just run out, and then like they went to that movie theater thing where my favorite kill was coming up.
Yeah.
So it's like this movie. So it's a drive-through movie theater, drive-in.
Driving theater. Driving theater. Yeah.
And you take your car, you sit in your trunk, and they go there, and everybody's saying what's up to Hard Eyes, and then Hard Eyes is just killing every single one.
Yeah,
and now he's not killing all the couples. He's just killing everybody.
Yeah, because he's trying to get to Jay and Al. He's just anyone that's in their way, anyone that's in his way.
He was like, and like one of the guys was like, "What's up, man?" Hard Eyes doesn't even look at him and just stabs him.
He's like, just keeps on walking. It's actually, this movie. Let me say this.
It's funny too.
Yeah, let me say this about this movie real quick. This is a horror movie. This is a slasher, but it's actually a horror comedy. There's a lot of things in this. First of all, Allie and Jay, Olivia Holt, awesome job by the way again, and Mason Gooding. Their chemistry is amazing. Like it really is. Like that's one thing about horror.
I was watching an overview after the movie, and Mason Gooding would say, so the girl was asking you know when you talk like there's like a previous show, and Mason's Gooding and the girl's like asking Mason Gooding how would you like to die, and Mason Gooding like I would die naked.
No, but one thing about these two, they have really good chemistry, and to care about a horror movie, you have to really care about the people in the movie, and and I love them. Like they are such an awesome couple. But their chemistry together, you can definitely see it on screen. It's just really really cool. So anyways, it really is awesome. So anyways, they end up going to this chapel. And that's when the first Hard Eyes killer reveals himself and ends up being that guy that said, "Hey, can I take you out?" You know, asking Allie, "Can I take you out for dinner?
And
can I take you out?"
And the guy that said, "Oh, they caught Hard Eyes."
Yeah, that guy. Yep. It was just but it was just a weird.
And then the girl sheriff just walks up from a piano.
Yeah, because it's really weird because he's only in the movie for like 5 minutes. Like not even. It's just it's like it's usually with killers like this. Usually with killers like this, they're in the movie for a long time, but he's not. It's almost like they kind of just threw him in to be the killer. But the main killer, I guess the one that leads this throuple, this 3-team killer, is Jordan Brewster, and she makes sense because she's in the movie the whole time.
And especially
when
they killed Hard Eyes, Mason Gooding goes in the car with her, and I wondered the girl might have taken him somewhere because he said he was going to go to the airport, and then that's when Allie, right? Yeah, Allie just hugged a random person because she thought it was Jay. And
she ran to her best friend was saying, "Go get him. If you want him, go get him." So she ran to the airport, and she was hugging random people that looked like him.
For some odd reason, I thought that was the end of the movie.
Yeah, this movie had a lot of cliffhanging and like towards the end, we actually see the killer. So anyways, they get to the chapel because Jordan Brewster's character, she drives him there, and Jay's all beat up, and he's tied up. And basically, his
mouth is tied up.
He's all tied up. His arms all tied up because he can't move. So basically, what it is it's like the reason they do this killing is because she got heartbroken. Someone did something wrong to her, and it's also like a part of their kink. Like they enjoy killing people and hurting them. It's a turn on to them. So the motive's a little but.
And it makes sense why there was 3 killers because there's no way that. On February 3rd, it said on the news, February 3rd, there was someone in Boston, and then it does not take a day to get to Philadelphia.
Well, yeah, no, it does. It does. Yeah, they take a plane.
Well, that was because he said that it happened at the same time, I think.
Yeah, well, it's weird. It's just weird. It's not. I don't like that there's 3 kills. I don't like that.
There should be 1 killer.
Yeah, 1 or maybe 2 the most. I mean, but the third, the
person that you barely, janitor,
but he's a killer because he's a fanboy. I just thought that was such a weak motive of why to be a killer. But overall, I had a great time with this movie.
I give this half. I give this an 8.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I said the same thing. I give like an 8.5. I really enjoyed it. Now the reviews that are out for the movie are great reviews. I had a blast with this movie. This movie to me was just so.
I could watch this movie like many times.
Oh yeah, I can watch it many times again. So, okay, Colson. Oh, basically, well, we didn't finish. So at the end of the movie, Jordan Brewster, she gets killed. She gets they have
Both
this big both killers have this big battle scene. Jay fights the guy killer, Allie fights the girl killer, and the girl cop she gets beheaded. And the other guy, Jay takes one of those arrow hooks that you pop it open and it
through his
up.
eye, out his
Oh,
nose.
dude, it goes through like the side of his eye, through his nose. It is awesome. And then he falls on candles and like burns him up.
The wax, that was an amount of wax that was on
It's
him.
really, really cool. So anyway, a year later, a year goes by.
What's that drive?
They're actually a couple, and they go to the drive-in because it's symbolic. Even though it's kind of weird because people got murdered there, but they go to the drive-in and they're an official couple. And Jay asks her, he pops open this ring thing and says,
No, it wasn't a ring. It was a key.
I know. Well, I was gonna get to that. He opens it up and was like, she's like, oh my god, but it really was a key. And he's like, would you move in with me? And then she pulls out a ring and goes, no, will you marry me? And he says, yes. So awesome that they're together. So all of a sudden, she gets a phone call, and it sounds like the Hard Eyes killer.
It's
Allie.
actually her friend.
But it's her friend because she wanted to take a picture of the exact moment. But then her friend gets a phone call, and it's the Hard Eyes killer. So there will be a part 2. Because she's talking on the phone, she's like, hello? And you hear her laugh, and then the phone hang up, and then the credits come up. So
Allie's friend gets a call and it says, hello.
Yep. So if this movie does good, which I'm pretty sure it's going to in the theaters, the budget was only $18 million, so it wasn't this giant budget. The reviews are great. It's
Rotten Tomatoes was 90%.
Yeah, well, no, it's up to 93, so it's actually
they changed it.
Yeah, so it's getting a really good review. So this movie, it's
New
awesome.
horror icon.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be his
they
popularity.
Make it like a toy?
Yeah. Well, hold on. There'll definitely be a another part 2. So this is the time in the video where we like to rank the movie. I gave it an 8. I gave it an 8. Colson gave it an 8. All right, Colson. So what is your favorite kill out of this movie?
I had 2. The beginning kill when the guy gets stabbed in the eye.
Yeah.
My second kill, they're doing whatever, and then Hard Eyes takes the guy down.
It's the kill that you see in the commercial.
He stabs the sword through his neck.
Through the guy. No. He stabs the guy in the mouth.
In his mouth, and then takes the girl, puts the stem of the sword.
The handle.
Puts it, and then the handle, and then puts her mouth on it. Takes her out, and then then you just see, and then Jason and Allie, Jay and Allie are just looking through the circle of her mouth.
Yeah,
just looking at Hard Eyes.
That is awesome. It's a kill scene that you see in the Red Band trailer. That is awesome. So that is actually, I have 2 kills too. That's actually my second one. My favorite one is the girl in the beginning, how she gets killed, how she's in that mulch thing, and it comes together, and just squishes her. And they don't shy; they show her get squished, and I think that's an awesome kill. A lot of the other
Spyglass does amazing.
Yeah, Spyglass, who did this in Thanksgiving.
Dad's definitely gonna order this movie.
Yeah, they've been doing some really good movies. But this movie has, the other kills in this movie, just some basic kills, a lot of stabbing, throat slicing, just typical slasher movies. But those kills that we just talked about are really awesome. Okay, Colson. So if NECA made a figure of this, would you buy it?
Yep.
Oh, there's no doubt. And honestly,
the cover is probably gonna be the poster of the movie when it just shows his face looking that way, and it says no couples are safe.
Yeah.
You know how the poster is?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna
the reason I think that this figure, the reason I think NECA could do a figure, first of all, is with the look. He wears black shirt, black pants. So it's a long black trench coat. The mask is iconic. The mask is a selling point.
So they made John Carver mask?
Yeah.
Please make a Hard Eyes mask.
The mask is a selling point, meaning that this toy will definitely sell on its mask alone. They could even do something where they put a little battery in the top of the head and hit a switch where his eyes could light up. So this toy has a selling point. His weapons easily they all have the machete, the little pocket knife with the bow and arrows. Everything has height. Everything has hearts on it. I could definitely see NECA doing a Toony Tiny figure.
Oh yeah, that might look cool.
And an ultimate NECA regular figure. This figure, I'm telling you right now, this movie next year we'll be talking about a NECA figure for this guy.
And next year we'll be talking about part 2. Yeah.
And part 2. So yeah. So
I just love the end of the movie because when her Allie's friend gets a call. He starts laughing. I just love that moment because when there's something creepy at the end, I'm like, ooh, I'm excited for part 2.
Yeah.
That's how John Carver ended because Thanksgiving, because it photos and it zooms into the guy holding the axe, and that's how you know.
That's how you know the sheriff.
I just love when ending of the movies do that because like that,
Yeah.
you're just gonna know.
Yeah,
Part two.
this movie was awesome. This movie, like, I love slasher movies. We love slasher movies. Coastal Love Slasher, I love slasher. This went up our alley. This hit the sweet spot. So, all right, guys, we're gonna let you go because we have another movie we're gonna do. We don't want to spoil it yet, but we have another video we're gonna come up today. We're actually gonna refilm it right after this. So, hope everybody has a blessed day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy V Day. Don't get killed. And what do you say, Coastal?
Make sure you like and subscribe.
And deuces. God bless everyone. Take care, guys.